red-headed, water-squirting quarter. See, they laugh because everybody was a victim to that rotten quarter. I wanted to kill his ass when he squirted in that water. There's some other jokes that we will not mention, like the cockroach in the box. All the rest of that mess. Oh, sorry. Nick will take an active and detailed level involvement when necessary in problem or priority cases, develops, prepares, or supervises lunch and other activities, prepares vehicle reports and backlog lists, implements time and leave labor and disciplinary actions with the assistance of the racquetball coach, supervises inspectors performing stand-up comedy, supervises inspectors performing magic tricks, and finally supervises inspectors performing EHS activities. That was your job posting. And of course, we all know that if you were on your way to the pantry, you would get one of these. 3 elderly men. I gotta read this with the glasses off because it's a little small. Let me make sure I got the right joke. Yeah, this is it. 3 elderly men, Eddie, Jenkins, and Martin men, go to the doctors for their memory test. It's a miracle they remember the appointment. Anyway, now pay attention because this is what he would do. Come on, pay attention, John, pay attention. The doctor begins by asking Eddie, what's 5 times 5? 191 is his reply. The doctor rolls his eyes and looks up at the ceiling and says to Jenkins, it's your turn. What is 5 times 5? Wednesday, Jenkins replies. The doctor shakes his head sadly, then asks the third man, okay, Martin, it's your turn. What's 5 times 5? Martin says, 25. That's great, says the doctor. How did you get your answer? Martin says, easy. Now this is where the part we all got confused when Nick was telling me. Martin said, just subtract 191 from Wednesday.
That's a good one.
Your lunch done burnt the hell up because you're standing there listening to him tell this joke. And it was the week before payday, so you didn't have no money to buy no damn Chinese food, and he just laughed. But you know we loved you for that. Finally, we have something that we think you should go with. It says, my get up and go has got up and went. How do I know that my youth is all spent? Well, my get up and go has got up and went. But in spite of it all, I am able to grin when I think of the places my get up has been. Old age is golden, so I've heard said, but sometimes I wonder as I get into bed, with my ears in a drawer, my teeth in a cup, and my eyes on the table until I wake up. Airy sleep dims my eyes, I say to myself, is there anything else I can put on the shelf? And I'm happy to say as I close the door, my friends are the same, perhaps even more. When I was a young thing, my slippers were red. I could kick my heels as high as my head. Then I was older, my slippers were blue, but still I could walk the whole day through. Now I'm still older, my slippers are black. I walk to the stone and puff my way back. The reason I know my youth is all spent, my get up and go has got up and went. And you will be remembered for all of those kinds of things. You really made our day wonderful, except when you were shocking us with them trick handshakes and all the rest of that. But you definitely were a bright light to all of us who had the opportunity to work with you. And I stand here to say thank you for all of the joy that you brought to our office.
Nice.
And to each one of you here, a warm word of welcome to everyone assembled here tonight as we celebrate Nick LaSalle's 34 years of dedicated service to the New York City Department of Environmental Protection.
Let's keep raising those damn water bills.
Tonight is an exceptional that so many people were able to join us this evening, because tonight is all about the celebrating. Tonight brings to mind these true words that at times we should share. And those words are dance like no one is watching. And tonight we're going to do just that. We're going to dance like no one is watching. Diana La Madrid is here, so I know that is true. We're going to dance like nobody's watching. You ready, Diana?
You know it, baby.
That's what I'm talking about. Again, I invite you to capture some magical moments, create some happy memories, and surround yourself with laughter and friendship as we celebrate this very special occasion. So have fun. We thank you for joining us, and go on and, now check this out, watch this. Baileo como si nadie los ve. Dance like no one is watching. Aha, y'all know I can speak that Spanish, right? Mr. Wallace, come on up here, please. Everybody has some champagne on your table, if you would. We're going to raise a glass to our friend and colleague, Mr. LaSalle.
Thank you, John, for setting me up after you do all the good jokes and I get up to do the toast. But it's an honor. John asked me before. I have no problem doing this. I was thinking about Nick earlier. Actually, the day before me and my wife came here, we asked my son Steven to drive us over because we knew we would be drinking. And he said, "Where were you going?" I said, "Going to Nick LaSalle's retirement party." And he said, "Oh yeah, that funny guy." Right? He's doing jokes. But he remembered to Nick. Nick and Violetta both were at my wedding, mine and my wife's wedding, 28 years ago. I was 24 years old when I came on the job.
Wow.
And Nick was also 24. And I'll never forget doing that first bi-monthly book. It had to be August of 1984. We took a bus into Hunts Point, started reading the book, walked out of Hunts Point into Banana Kelly. From Banana Kelly, we wound up in West Farms. And I said, "You know what, Nick? I was born on Vice Avenue right here, and I lived there till I was about 7 years old." And he said, "You gotta be kidding me. You lived on Boston Road." He lived about like 4 blocks away during the same time. And I tell you, it had to be about 90 degrees that day. We were dunking our heads on the hydrants, you remember that, and we just bonded from that point. I mean, everything that John said, yes, he stung me, did tricks to me. I got him back, because you know me, I'm just as good with that as he is. You know? No, I shouldn't say that, not tonight anyhow. But everybody, please stand up and let's raise our glasses to, our friend, Nick. We love you very much. Violetta, you're very lucky to have this man, and Nick, and you're very lucky to have that woman. Enjoy this time together. We love you. We're going to miss the both of you. Congratulations.
Yeah.